Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we are watching...
Tere Naam.
Yeah, you got it. This is part 3, so if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2 yet...
Again, just go to the description below. Find the link there. It's a playlist. Part 1, part 2, and then you can watch part 3.
That's right. और अगर अब तक नहीं किया और ये वीडियो अच्छा लगता है फिर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, लाइक बटन पर थप्पड़ मारिए. At least has a concussion. Does not look like a good expression.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow, this took a sharp turn.
निर्जरा, ऐसे कैसे चलेगा भाई? मैं उससे एक बार मिलना चाहती हूँ.
किस लिए? तू क्यों अपने आप को परेशान कर रही है बिना वजह?
Yeah, he kind of kidnapped you. It was really scary.
तू नहीं समझेगी तो.
मैं सब समझती हूँ. पर अब इन बातों से कोई फायदा है क्या? अच्छाई इसी में है कि जितना जल्दी हो तू उसे अपने दिमाग से निकाल दे.
Could you imagine, like, if that train noise got stuck in his head?
Yeah.
And he hears it over and over again? Oh, he's kind of turned into a zombie.
Yeah. Well, they're probably also waiting for a lot of the swelling to go down.
Oh, she's almost like a foreshadowing of what happened to him. They have really bad security at that place if he just walked out like that.
बच तो वो गया है, लेकिन ना वो कुछ समझ सकता है, ना ही किसी को पहचान सकता है. He's just like a vegetable. It's really very sad, लेकिन राधे की हालत में सुधार लाने की हमारी हर कोशिश नाकाम रही. और इसीलिए मैं आप लोगों से एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ.
हाँ हाँ कहिए.
मैं तो एक डॉक्टर हूँ, फिर भी मैं भगवान में विश्वास रखता हूँ. जब भी कभी मैं बीमार पड़ता हूँ ना, तो मेरी माँ दवा से पहले मुझे प्रसाद खिलाती है. तो मैं भी कुछ ऐसी ही बात करने जा रहा हूँ. आप लोगों ने श्रीपुर धाम का नाम तो सुना होगा. हालांकि मेडिकल साइंस इसे नहीं मानती, लेकिन वहां के स्वामी शीलभद्र जी अपनी प्राचीन आयुर्वेदिक पद्धति से चिकित्सा करते हैं.
भैया भाभी, आपको पता है वहाँ मरीजों को जंजीरों से बांधकर जानवरों से बदतर हालत में रखा जाता है.
What? That sounds horrible.
वो इसलिए कि कई बार वायलेंट होने पर वो अपने आप को और दूसरों को नुकसान न पहुंचा सके.
Sounds like one of those conversion therapy camps.
इस लड़के ने जो कुछ भी कहा वो गलत नहीं है, लेकिन ये बात भी सही है कि राधे जैसे कई मरीज वहां से ठीक होकर आए. बात सिर्फ विश्वास और श्रद्धा की है. या तो आपको है या नहीं है.
Does he get paid to send people there? It seems like one of those sort of pyramid schemes.
क्या करने की सोच रहे हैं आप लोग?
सोचना क्या है असलम, उसे वहां भेजना ही पड़ेगा.
बड़े भाई, आप भी किसी हेरे घेरे की बात सुनने बैठ जाते हैं बस.
हमारे भले के लिए तो कह रहे हैं.
क्या क्या भले की बात की उसने? उधर वो डॉक्टर अपना गला बचा रहा है और यहाँ ये लोग सोचते हैं उन पे कोई बोझ ना बने. अरे इतना ही भारी पड़ता है ना अपने भाई को अपने घर ले जाना, तो मत ले जाओ. मैं ले जाऊंगा, मैं रखूंगा उसे, मैं पालूंगा, मैं संभालूंगा.
Oh, this guy's a good friend.
जाने दो उसे. हो सकता है इसी में राधे का भला हो. देखो असलम, मैं ये तो नहीं जानता कि मैं राधे को समझ सका या नहीं, लेकिन मुझे इस बात का फख्र है कि उसके तुम्हारे जैसे दोस्त हैं.
He has been a good friend to him the whole time.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a yes man and stuff, but he's been there for him.
तू जानता है मैं तुझे क्यों भेज रहा हूँ श्रीपुर धाम के आश्रम? क्योंकि मैं तंग आ गया हूँ तुझसे, बस। अब मैं चाहता हूँ कि तू मेरी नजरों के सामने से दूर चला जाए और मैं चैन की सांस ले सकूं। सुन रहा है तू कुछ?
ये क्या कर रहे हैं आप?
Trying to rile him up, maybe? Get him.
तू ठीक हो जा, तू ठीक हो जा। भाभी, राधे को लेने वैन आई है।
He's got to get better so he can come back and get vengeance, right? Like, those brothel guys needs to get it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
She seems like she kind of knows something. Maybe she's seen that van before.
Oh my.
It looks like some, what do they call those? The work camps?
Concentration
No,
camp?
internment camp. What do they call them? Internment camps? It does not seem hygiene as a priority here. Oh
No.
my gosh.
Hygiene, sanitation, and or even one-on-one kind of treatment.
Cool job, Sim Sim. Like open sesame. Cool job, Sim Sim. Oh, they shaved his wonderful locks.
Mm-hmm.
So where does the treatment come in?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe this will kick his smoking habit. It's like
Maybe.
cold turkey, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's some treatments.
चंदर, मुझे कोई नहीं बता रहा कि राधे कैसा है। उसे कहाँ ले गए? तुम्हें तो पता होगा ना।
वो उस जगह पे लड़कियां नहीं जाती ना, इसलिए। लेकिन ठीक हो जाएगा राधे, आप टेंशन मत ही लो। मैंने भगवान जी से कह दिया है और उन्होंने भी मुझसे कहा है कि ठीक हो जाएगा राधे।
सुगंधि पुष्टि वर्धनम।
Whoa.
A mud bath, a mud massage. Wow. Remove all the toxins.
Peacock feathers.
Peacock feathers.
देखो रामेश्वर, कितने सच्चे मन और भावना से पाठ कर रही है। अरे इसने कुछ खाया पिया भी है कि नहीं?
नहीं, सुबह से ही पाठ में लगी है।
सुबह से?
हाँ, इसके कॉलेज का एक लड़का है जो श्रीपुर जी के आश्रम में पढ़ा है।
बिल्कुल अपनी माँ पर गई है ये लड़की। किसी अनजान आदमी के लिए सुबह से शाम भूखे रहकर पाठ कर रही है।
Not necessarily
जान
a
आदमी नहीं है
stranger.
गुरुजी।
Yeah.
तो
No.
रामेश्वर?
लड़का निर्जरा के कॉलेज का ही है और निर्जरा उससे
हाँ हाँ, बोलो।
प्रेम करती है गुरुजी।
So tell him all the good things about Radhe except for the kidnapping part. And then he might like him.
निर्जरा, ये रामेश्वर जो कह रहा है सच है?
हाँ बाबा,
हे भगवान,
मैंने कोई अनर्थ नहीं किया बाबा। मैंने कुछ गलत नहीं किया।
ये गलत नहीं तो और क्या है? माना उस लड़के के उपकार है हम पे। तुम्हारी बहन का घर फिर से बसा दिया उसने, तो क्या बदले में तुम खुद को उसे सौंप दोगी?
सौंप चुकी हूँ बाबा।
हाँ?
अपना मन सौंप चुकी हूँ बाबा, और मेरा मन मेरे शरीर से कोई अलग तो नहीं।
Oof.
ओम त्र्यंबक।
That lighting just got very contrasty there.
Yeah.
I mean, you really can't help feelings, you know? Like, if those are your feelings, you can't just... Whoa. Blown conch shells right in his face. Oh, it's backtracking.
Yeah.
Whatever, like, evil went down is coming back out. Oh, that would be horrifying if you just wake up in a place like this. Oh. I mean, they gotta see that he's acting different.
Yeah. Is he verbalizing or anything?
Yeah, he said, listen, listen. He's like, Sunye, Sunye. And they're not. They weren't listening to him.
Hamstrung him.
Well, once he goes in for his regular treatment with the head of the place, they should figure it out.
इस तरह जी छोटा करने से कैसे चलेगा?
मैंने कभी उससे सीधे मुंह बात तक नहीं की।
तुम चिंता मत करना। वो जल्दी वापस आ जाएगा।
I mean, this guy must definitely realize that he'll act differently. Come on, use your words. Tell him. That is horrifying.
रामेश्वर जी।
कौन? निर्जरा?
रामेश्वर जी, मुझे बस एक बार राधे के पास ले चलिए।
ठीक है, सुबह चलेंगे।
And then the guy said no women alone, but his sister-in-law came with his brother to visit him.
Yeah, I think the one guy just said that so that she wouldn't worry or he would.
Huh.
They're all replicating.
Yeah, so how can he use this to his advantage? Like, get everyone to work in unison. You see? Dude, he's so smart. But is he like in the middle of nowhere? No way. And they came the next day? Oh, they should have some security around them.
Yeah, me.
Oh, that is nasty. Oh, she made him little snacks.
She gonna leave him?
Yeah, but wake him up. At least let him see you. Come on, scream.
Wow.
They definitely reinforced it this time.
महंत जी, निर्जरा तो रामेश्वर के साथ श्रीपुर धाम गई है। उसकी कॉलेज का लड़का वहाँ भर्ती है, उसे देखने। कह रही थी लौटने में रात हो जाएगी।
सुनिए, पुजारी जी आए हैं आपसे मिलने के लिए।
पुजारी जी?
हाँ, उस लड़की के पिताजी, निर्जरा के।
ओह। निर्जरा, देखा ही ना उसकी हालत। हम क्या नहीं चाहते थे कि तुम्हारी जैसी बहू हमारे यहाँ आती, पर शायद अब ये मुमकिन नहीं। मेरा भाई ठीक ठाक होता ना, तो मैं खुद तुम्हारे पिता से हाथ जोड़कर मेरे भाई के लिए तुम्हें मांग लेता। लेकिन अब इसके बारे में सोचना, इस बात की उम्मीद रखना कि अब वो बेकार है, खत्म हो गया, सब खत्म हो गया।
It's nice that he's doing this though, like going and trying to put her down. He's just like, move on with your life.
देखो निर्जरा, केवल अपनी खुशियों का ख्याल रखकर दूसरों को दुख देना अच्छी बात नहीं है। तुम्हारे पिता ने तुम्हारे भले के अलावा और कुछ नहीं सोचा। जिस पिता ने तुम्हें जीवन दिया है, उन्हें अपने हट के कारण मौत मत देना। मान रख लेना उनका।
ओम गणानान्त्वा गणपति गंगवामहे प्रियनान्त्वा।
Oh, are they? Yeah, they're getting married.
10 तारीख बैसाख शुक्ल पक्ष दशमी शुक्रवार सुबह 6:15 पर अश्विनी नक्षत्र युक्त मिथुन लगन मेष राशि में अच्छा मुहूर्त निकलता है।
सब खत्म हो गया खेल। लगता है निर्जरा की शादी रामेश्वर से हो ही जाएगी।
चुप। असलम, उसे क्यों मारा यार?
साला जब भी बात करता है मनुष्य वाली बात करता है। मना नहीं है अपना राधे, बीमार है वो।
Oh, friends can bust him out of there.
ठीक होते ही आ जाएगा वो।
कब आएगा? कब? शादी हो जाने के बाद?
नहीं यार।
Planning his next escape.
किधर जाता है? चल उधर।
Oh, at some point, you just got to be like, okay, dude, just get out of here. You know? Oh, that's getting close to the wedding date if they're doing the haldi program. Oh no, he's gonna be way too late if they're at this part of the wedding already.
Yeah. Maybe time zone is gonna help.
Time zone? See, like, across the world?
He's running in the opposite direction. He's doing a Superman thing. He's turning back time.
Well, see, it kind of seems like the next day.
They don't seem too upset. Men in Chains shows up at your house.
Yeah, seriously, I'd be questioning
And be
everything. Like, people are like, oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, no. There's a lot of white. Did she... Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, it kind of feels like a funeral. Man, they got to feel super guilty, too. Because, like, pushing her to, like, marry.
Yeah.
Of when she was clearly not over him yet. Maybe she just has that Sleeping Beauty syndrome. And she just needs him to wake her up. I gotta say, his acting in this movie so far is just like top notch. Like it's very believable. Dude, he just got some spirit back and now he's a zombie again.
He's gonna get back on the
What?
bus.
Don't go back there.
Yes, he's gonna get back on the bus.
But oh man, that can't be how this ends.
राधे 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 राधे
That is messed up. Oh. Did he devote himself to this place?
Looks like
then?
it, yeah.
Zindagi Tere Naam. So, life, Zindagi Tere Naam, life is your name? Oof, holy cow, that is so dark.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, dude, I hate tragedies. Oh my gosh, I thought this was gonna be like that, like, you know, gonna be a happy story ending where he gets there just in time and says, I object, and, you know, stops the wedding, and oh, dude, like that. But how he was running and where they were at in the wedding, I was like, there's no chance he's gonna stop it now.
Yeah.
Like, there's just, you know, only she's gonna stop it, and that's how she stopped it.
Yeah.
Oh man, this just makes my stomach ache thinking about that. Like even everything he went through. I mean, was he the perfect guy? No. But the thing is that humans aren't perfect. So
No.
in a lot of these, like, especially in the 90s and even in the early 2000s, we see this like over depiction of like the most wonderful person in the world and stuff, right? And they do no wrong, and it's not reality. So yeah, he made mistakes. He was kind of really crazy there. I mean, that was a pretty big mistake. But you know, without a proper therapist, like I'm sure a lot of people would go down that route. I don't know, but he needed some help there. But you know, I don't like to see someone's story end like that. That's just really depressing.
No, it was very depressing, very sad. It had again that kind of whole Romeo and Juliet a little bit going through there.
They even called him Majnu, like Layla and Majnu, and we watched you know that movie, and it was you know that whole tragedy thing, and he went crazy in the woods.
Yeah.
Right? And
by the time she got there, it was too late.
This one definitely, I think, is the top-notch acting of the movies we've seen of him. Like, he was in this part. He played that really, like, rough guy, like, you know, tough guy sort of thing. I mean, that was super believable, everything he did. And then he played this, like, zombie, and this slowly, how he started getting better and better. I mean, I felt all those raw emotions that he was projecting, you know, and it was powerful. Like the acting was really good. So that was the highlight of this movie. The story-wise, maybe not my favorite because, like, again, I'm not really big into tragedies. So I didn't know this was going to be a tragedy until the tragedy at the very, very end. So that really sucked. But up until there, the story was like pretty good. I liked that twist at intermission where he got committed and he had this whole like rough going through to try to get back to her and their love story and you know whatnot. I wish I had a different ending. And it almost says something like, do you think that they would blame themselves for trying to push her into a marriage so soon after, like, they're like, hey, you need to get over him. Also, tomorrow you're getting married.
Well, I don't know if it was exactly that
No,
fast,
it
but
was probably a little
but
bit.
I don't think anyone should be forced in life about many things.
I don't think it was
and-
going to be forced, but it was just kind of like she
a lot
didn't
of
see any other
pressure. There was a
yeah.
lot of pressure, and sometimes people will go along with the flow just to go along with the flow, and then find that they've worked themselves into a corner, and the only way out is something really terrible.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of is how it kind of went this way. Really, really, just very sad. Very, very sad. Yeah. The timing of his first escape, and then falling on.
No. I mean, he was. I think if he didn't escape, I don't know, he would probably die in infections anyway. Hopefully they brought him to a hospital when they saw that.
Yeah.
But here is Happy Sad. So Happy Sad is, if you listen to Rameshwar, when he was talking to her and telling her that they aren't meant to be together, but rather her and Radhe are meant to be together, he was saying that he is your person you walk the lives with, right? So it's like, and when you get married, you're not just like getting married in one life. Like your marriage lasts multiple life, it's for cycles. And so in a way, maybe she was thinking, before I commit to the path with this guy who he already said is not meant for me, I'm going to get into the next life, and then because Radhe will probably be somewhere behind me,
right.
And then so in the next life, if they are meant to be together, they'll be together. And so that is maybe like some sort of like way I can see this as not totally a tragedy. I'm just trying to find different ways. And so for me, like for her to get married to someone that she doesn't want to be, that she doesn't think is, that person, and the other person is just not there in this lifetime, she's like, let's just skip to the next one.
Right. Right.
Maybe.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what was maybe going through her mind with why she did what she did. So.
Yeah. It was interesting he made the comment about, don't allow your happiness be such unhappiness for others, or something to the others around. When the family got together, and they were having that discussion, and she came home, and he talked to her, and he basically said, in a way, it was kind of like, don't hold out on life, continue on and move on, and because I don't think he'd want you to do that. And it's like, I think that's a whole lot of other people pushing on their suffering too. Okay, from the situation, but they know that the one item that can move this all forward is her, and so they're all kind of saying, to help us out, we're asking you to move forward. And I think that was, in a way, very selfish of everybody. It was a bit of her dad. It was a bit of
the
of the
dad
other family.
had maybe his own thoughts, but I agree. Well. So I don't think it was so selfish, because they're seeing someone that's young and so vibrant.
Right.
And so if who knows how long he's going to survive in there, right? So it could be for years, decades, that he could just be in there. And if she's holding out herself, but if you want to think about this, she's holding herself for him. Now the whole taking her life thing is a little bit different. But if you think about it, Radhe and Krishna never really got together,
right.
In history. So here it's almost like she would probably devote herself to him, even if marriage was off the table. She would keep herself basically only for him and for the whole lifetime, even if it meant that she wasn't going to marry him, because she knew that they were supposed to be together in a life, in the next life. So I think them telling her this was trying to get her to yes, move on, but she's just young and there's so much life ahead of her that, try to find something that you can hold on to, and just don't hold on to him so tight. But, when someone's connected like that, even for him, went crazy.
And again, if it will allow her to be happy, even though happy is not the right word, at least to be content that she's holding out for him, and that's what she wants, and that gives her contentment and fulfillment in her life, then her father should definitely be, okay, I'm all right with that. Okay, and because I don't know, it just seemed like there was just a whole lot of don't do this because this is injuring your father and injuring others, and I was just like, wow,
it's kind of like that whole legacy thing to have children, to bear children, and it's like the steps in life, to get married, have children, and those children have children, and progress life. But so I'm gonna say something. I don't really think I didn't buy so much about her feelings. Okay, I felt more bad. Like my feelings, I felt bad for Radhe because we knew he was in love from start to finish ever since he met her. Now for her, if he didn't kidnap her, if that never happened, literally he died.
Love.
Well, no, literally he died. It seemed like the next day after that, right?
Yeah.
So she only realized only a day before this accident happened to him that she's like, maybe I can love this guy.
He's
so
so
for
wild, crazy over me.
But for me, the switch up for her mind happened so quickly. And then for her to be that like in love with him that I'm going to dedicate my entire life to him, it seems a little quick. Because
quick,
up until that point, she was like, I'm not totally into this guy, and she even yelled at him on the train. So if it wasn't for people like explaining this to her, she could have just been like happy. She's like, oh yeah, that's that dude that was like harassing me. It's bad, I don't like anything bad happening to humans like that. He wasn't such a terrible guy, but at least he's not on my back anymore.
Yeah.
But no, that one day happened when she was kidnapped and Rameshwar told her about what he did and all that. So if that never happened, she could have lived the rest of her life not even thinking that he was that great of a guy or something.
True,
I don't know.
True.
So for me, her devotion and stuff was a little quick, but I still felt like so much from Radhe's side because I know from start to finish he definitely was. He knew what his feelings were for her, and he was like crazy in love with her. So that's how I felt.
Yeah. Well. All right, well, so what kind of score are you going to give it? I'm going to give it an 8. I felt the story was, again, overall the story was kind of just loosely came about. I did like some of the twists and turns and everything. Earlier you had said a lot of people adopted his style, mannerism, attitude and everything. I'm like, no, not so good and everything. I mean, it's all wrong.
Trying to be like a bad boy, but like with a golden heart though.
Yeah, but
so he's like rough, like it shows like a harsh exterior.
Why can't we all just have beautiful golden hearts that we live in every day of our lives and respect each other and all this? You don't need to be. You
got to have that street cred.
You don't have to have that street cred and everything. If anything, you can get more street cred if you're nice and people know that they're a very good soul. They're really nice. They're generous. They're caring. They're respectful. Things like that. But anyhow, so I think that aspect I wasn't too keen on. And as we see, unfortunately, gets you into trouble too. So and that's not exactly what you want to do.
I hate that those brothel guys never got justice.
Yeah. I think a definite 8. And I think the acting was incredibly good. Very, very good.
So, like I said, I wasn't so into the story. The only thing that really captivated me through this wasn't the story. It was the acting and I guess the characters, how they were being developed, because his development of character, it was very interesting to see him as this really rough guy in the beginning that he had like a stone cold heart, didn't really care that much. But then like she sort of like started getting through his hard shell and how he slowly started changing around her and his little subtle smiles that started growing bigger and bigger and bigger by every day that he met her. I was really captivated by that character arc and by the acting all around, like from her, from him, even from his older brother and stuff. Like I thought it was really good. The best friend was really good.
Actually a really
Aslan,
good.
like he was really good because like I even liked him too because he always like tried to be that true friend that would like tell the hard truth and even if he's gonna get punched in the face for it, he's gonna tell the hard truth. So the characters, not necessarily the story, but the characters were definitely captivating, and that's what kept me tuned in was that, and especially Salman Khan's acting, like in this movie in particular, like his acting was really powerful. And so I can see what people are saying about this movie, and that even still to date, I mean, we've seen many of his movies.
I was trying to think of a movie where I saw him as such a manic when he had kidnapped her, and I can't remember one, and that took a lot of real,
going like the crazy,
and doing it in a way that's believable crazy.
Yeah,
okay?
not like over the top, like I'm clearly acting and I'm like, I'm supposed to be crazy, blah, 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 blah.
No,
it was scary.
good.
I really thought he was going to like crush it with that.
Oh
I was
my
like,
goodness.
oh man, he's going to go to like jail, and then it's going to be like some Prison Break movie because he murdered a girl that was actually going to love him in the end, like if he wouldn't have kidnapped her. So, yeah, for sure. So, it's really tough because I thought the acting was really good, but then the story was just like, you know, I wish we could take this act and like put it into like a story. Although it was okay, but it was too much of that like really high drama and stuff that I'm not really into. So I'm going to match you on an 8. I think an 8 is good. Acting wise though, I'd give it a much higher score. Yeah. But you know, for everything, the music though was really good. There was a lot of songs, even a couple songs that I've definitely heard before, just you know, in pop culture sort of thing. So yeah, the music was good. The acting though, man, this movie, I think you watch this movie for the acting, and you know, for a bit of the music, sure. But anyway, so it was great though. I've been seeing this in the comments, I mean, ever since we watched our very first Salman Khan movie, which, do you remember what that was? No, you didn't watch it actually. So I watched it with Aaron, Ek Tha Tiger, and so that was the very first one that we watched on the channel, and I mean, that was a big difference between that and this. I mean, this is probably what you should probably start out. Like, if you're going to watch a Salman Khan movie, this is the one that you should probably start out watching. And then watch all the other ones, because all the other ones are almost like the brain rot action movies that he does, which he does in a very believable way. I like his action movies too, but this one was just on a completely different level. So thank you so much for the comments and recommendations, because that's where we got this one from. We wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for your comments. So thank you, and keep those suggestions coming because they're super helpful for us. And please, in the comments, let us know what you know, you thought of this movie. Were you one of those lucky people that saw it and adopted the hairstyle before it completely went out of style?
Oh, so and they have to post pictures. I want to see the hair.
Oh man,
you can just do here up.
So I did. So when I was in school, I had a bowl cut. You know, like the just like straight across. I mean, it was big, but that was like 2nd grade through 3rd grade, 4th grade. I think I got rid of it in 4th grade, but I definitely had like basically put a bowl on your head and then just use the clippers and go around, give you a bowl cut. Anyway, awkward phases. But I want to know, did you guys, who had that haircut? Who had that style? The leather shirt and everything, you know?
The leather shirt,
very curious. And thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like these, remember, it's as simple as subscribing to the channel to get those notifications. And please do share the video. Like button par thappad maro.